Hello, everybody. So my story starts off with about my mom. She always assumes the worst, and at all points, like example, just yesterday I called her and told her she asked what was I doing this weekend. So I was like, I'm going down to the shore, and she said, with my neighbors, they're gonna drive. And she says, well, will they be drinking and driving? And I'm like, Mom, just calm down. But that brings me back to when I was in high school. I was about 16 or 17. I'm from like 3 hours north. If you go past Williamsport and then just go into the woods for like an hour, and there's just nothing out there. So I have two of my friends over, and we're sitting there. It's like midnight at my house. There's nothing around. Like the closest Taco Bell is like 45 minutes away, so that's out of the question. And we're sitting there, and that's right. I don't know if you remember, there was a big like natural gas boom a couple of years ago up in northern PA, and there's a natural gas pad literally like out back of my door. So like I'm like, let's go like pretend that we're infiltrating this place, and we'll just sneak out there. And we're all like, oh yeah, that'll be so cool. It was the lamest thing ever. So me and my friends, we get some binoculars. We like go out there. We go out in the woods. We walk across this field, and there's the pad just all lit up. They can't. And like if you've ever been on a pad like that, you can't see anything but what's lit up. Everything around you is just pitch black. So we're sitting up on the hills like with the binoculars looking like, oh, this is so cool. We're like spec ops. We're like sneaking up onto the side of it, and then we run away like, oh, we're so close to them. And then so after we have our fun up there, we were just like rolling around, having fun, and just like being teenagers, and came home, and it was about 1 a.m. My mom's standing there in the garage, and she says, Todd and Cody, go inside right now. And then she goes, Brian, you stay out here. She says, were you out in the woods? Were you doing pot? And I was like, God, I wish I was that cool, Mom. Just, and I didn't want to tell her how like much of a loser I was being out there. I didn't want to be like, no, I was out there just pretending to be a special ops agent. So I kind of just danced around it, and from that point on, she thought I was just such a pothead, and like I just had to roll with it. But yeah, and a couple of years later, I go off to college, and every time she comes to visit, and like every time we're departing, she'll like lean in. She'll have my dad go wait on the car, and she'll lean in and be like, Ryan, I just want you to be safe. Here's a condom. And so I'll take it. I'm like, Mom, just chill out, just whatever. And I'll just like go back to my room and just like throw it in the drawer full of all the condoms that she gave me, and just like, God, I wish I had a reason to use those. But then fast forward to last month to wrap this up. I got a tattoo. I didn't really like tell my parents, and all growing up, my parents like assumed that like they always said that people with tattoos, they're the criminals, like that was how it is. So I got this tattoo, and like I texted my brother a picture of him, like, isn't this? He's like, it's so cool. Like, you can tell Mom and Dad. I'm like, tell Mom what? Don't tell Mom. Like, why would I tell Mom? And then he texted me. He's like, why are you keeping this secret? Just tell her. Like, why let her find out on her own? It's just make it way worse. So I was like, fine, I'll just bite the bullet. And so I sent a text to her, just a picture of it. I didn't say anything. I just sent the picture of the tattoo. And she texted back. She said, oh my God, that is amazing. Like, she was so into it. So I guess the moral of the story is sometimes tell Mom.